Hey there, I'm Desiree and this is day 7, the final day of Brain Awareness Week for 2019. Today I thought I'd cover something rather interesting from the research on brain health and well-being. Today I'm going to be talking about reminiscing and the power of nostalgia. Now, nostalgia typically has a bad rep. It used to be considered a disorder. It conjures images of being miserable, depressed, sad, pining for the good old days. But it turns out that spending time reflecting or reminiscing on the past can have benefits for our brain health and well-being. It seems that taking time to think back on what are typically positive memories of our past experiences plays an important role in both our emotional and cognitive well-being. Nostalgia has been shown to reduce anxiety, boredom, and even loneliness. It seems that it makes us feel closer to others when we look back on those shared past experiences. Now, it's increasingly being used in elderly care facilities and in memory care wards to help people retrieve their past memories and to connect with their past experiences. Nostalgia has been shown to reduce depression, to improve cognitive functioning, and to enhance quality of life, both in Alzheimer's populations and in healthy individuals as well. Nostalgia, or thinking back on those bittersweet memories, can, as the phrase implies, have its downsides. The memory might be triggered by negative feelings or it might be laced with a sense of loss or longing. But on average, the positive aspects of nostalgia appear to outweigh the negatives, including enhancing well-being, self-esteem and life satisfaction. One theory is that nostalgia induces something called self-continuity, a sense that we are connected to our past, and it generates a feeling of social connectedness. Our sentimental recollections often include others, friends, partners, loved ones, which remind us of the wider connections that we belong to and have belonged throughout our lives. Now, it seems nostalgia triggers both our memory and our reward systems. The hippocampus, our centre for learning and memory, and major dopamine centres in the brain. Now, dopamine is critical for learning and memory, as well as for motivation. And it seems that as we age, our dopamine levels begin to deplete. So anything that can boost our dopamine levels is great for keeping our brain sharp, as well as warding off depression and dementia later in life. So what can you do? How can you best use nostalgia to your advantage? Well, music's a good and an easy one. Just pop on your old favourites from back in the day and listen in. Look at pictures. Hanging pictures of old fond memories on the wall is a constant reminder of those positive experiences. Food and flavours and smells and spices, that's another good one. Smell for me is a really big one. When I was really little, my mum told me she loved the flower jasmine and the scent, and now whenever I am anywhere near that plant, whenever I get a waft of jasmine, I am transported back to playing in the garden back in New Zealand and when I was very little. Now, don't be afraid to reminisce. It isn't about wishing life was like it was. It's simply about recalling those old fond memories. It's about reflecting on the good times that you've had and on the good times that you've shared. All right, I'd really better stop there. But hopefully, over the last 7 days, you have discovered a number of ways to take back control of your brain health, to feel mentally sharper, and to enhance your overall mood and well-being. Now, if you're interested in learning more, or if you're looking for a more tailored approach, you can find a link to my website below. And as always, if you've got any questions or comments, please put them in below and share this around. Let's start a healthy discussion about the role that lifestyle can play in our brain health and well-being. Thanks a lot. See you later.